I'm sitting here so I can film the window. In this video, I'll share our experience flying ANA's The Room on the Boeing 777-300ER, departing from San Francisco to Narita, a journey that will take roughly 10 hours flying across the North Pacific Ocean. This was a noon flight, so we checked in early at 9 AM to enjoy the exclusive United Polaris Lounge here at SFO Airport. Morning. The United Polaris Lounge is exclusively for United Polaris business class cabins or Star Alliance business and first class cabins, as well as for those who have Star Alliance Gold. This spacious lounge features shower suites and quiet suites on the first floor, and an escalator leading to the second floor where you'll find the dining room, as well as the buffet, the bar, and plenty of seatings. If you have the time, I recommend adding your name to the dining room list as soon as you check into the lounge, as the wait can be lengthy. The dining room serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you'll be seated to order from a menu. I have a separate United Polaris Lounge video, so if you're interested in a more detailed walkthrough, you can check out that video. Cheers. Looks like that's our plane, and I don't see the Pokemon livery. So sad. According to ANA's website, NH7 is supposed to be the plane with the EV livery.
ANA Flight 072 Tokyo.
WiFi.
No. Here's an overview of the seat configurations. We chose to sit at 11E and F. This 777 has a total of 64 The Room seats in a 1-2-1 configuration, which means every seat has an aisle access. What's interesting about the ANA's 777 seat configuration is that all the odd-numbered seats are facing backwards, providing an interesting takeoff and landing experience. And it's ideal for those who want to sit closer to each other as the tables are not in between the seats. The nose of the plane is up ahead, so we're sitting backwards. So we're gonna fly this way while we're sitting facing this way.
Wow.
First impressions? What do you think? It's crazy.
Big. It's very big.
Yeah,
you should do your arm
okay, so watch. Look how big it is. I'm sitting on this edge right here. I'm stretching. That's how big this whole thing. Christina can sit right here. I'm excited to experience flying backwards. It's gonna be weird. And we got the welcome drink, pre-departure champagne. Cheers.
Nice. You can choose orange juice or champagne.
Yeah. Oh, how strong. Yeah, that's champagne for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and found out no one is sitting on my right side, so I wonder if I can sit there during the takeoff. I asked the flight attendant if I can sit on the empty window seat to film the takeoff. She said after the door closes, I can. So here's the window seat tour. And since this is the odd numbered seat facing backwards, the table is by the aisle. So you're closer to the window and away from the aisle. And here's how it looks when you're seated. Plenty of space and plenty of legroom as well. And there's a tiny compartment below the footwell so you can leave your shoes there. And I'm 5'9", so there's plenty of room when you stretch your leg. And on the left below the tables are all the controls for the room. I will go through in more detail later. On the right there's a hook for your coat or your bag and the light, as well as a reading light right above and the air vents as well. And right by your seat there's 2 plugs, one USB-A as well as the headphone jack. And finally the window with automated blind control. And now let's move on to the middle seat tour. There's no real difference between the window seat and the middle seat. The only difference I can think of is the middle partition. To bring the partition up or down, you just have to press the button. So these are the options for the buttons. Pressing this will bring you to the eating position. This is more for the takeoff position, and then obviously lie flat mode will turn the seat into a bed. And you can use this button here to kind of move forward or move backward on the seats. And this is additional lights. And this is the IFE and flight entertainment remote. Oops, you can take it out. You can pull it, you can control it, but it's also a touch screen as well. And this is the light button and the call button for the attendant. Storage here. You have a mirror, some pockets. You have some room for some documents. So this is the food menu. And as you can see, we're flying 777-300. So there's an HDMI port here, but I guess it's not operating. They put a sticker over it. There's an outlet and a USB-A. No storage, so you can't put any stuff there. And you can also open this. A tiny little storage here. No storage for taxi, takeoff, and landing. And for the table, just pull this tab to slide it, and then you can extend the table. It's a very stable table. For the middle seat, the coat hanger is on the left side here. It's not a full close. And then to stow it over, push. There are a total of 4 lavatory for 64 business class passengers. I don't think there's anything special about the lavatory for business class. You see a mirror, and here's the size of the lavatory. You do get some toiletries like toothbrush, toothpaste, and mouthwash. And there's also this face and body sheet, but be careful. It has alcohol in it, so don't use it on the face because I did and it kind of burned my skin. Like most Japanese airline, this one also has the bidet for you to use. And there's a stepper for you to open the trash. Moving on to the Wi-Fi speed test, the flight attendant will pass this on to you and you can just connect and scratch that to get the voucher code. You can pay for it. It's for $7 for 30 minutes, $17 for 3 hours, or $22 for the full flight. We did not get any good speed. As you can see, it was only 3 megabits per second, so it was hard to connect to anything to watch. For the IFE on ANA's The Room, it is a 24-inch 4K monitor. When you first click connect, it shows the features of the room. Very cool demo. And it has the onboard camera that shows the forward-facing as well as downward-facing camera. And this is my favorite feature on the IFE, the flight plan. It shows you an overview of when they will serve the meal, so you can decide when to sleep or when you want to order light dishes.
Oh.
Yeah, enough room for 2.
Is this bigger than the Singapore Airline first class seat?
I think so.
Slightly bigger in space.
That's also 777 if I remember right.
Yeah.
777-300. So,
Yeah.
let me tilt the camera down. Just enough room.
I'm
like-
wearing a pajama.
yeah, we're not even squeezing. Like
Yeah.
there's plenty of room.
And I even have a purse here.
and purse. It's very big.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why they call it the room because
Yeah.
it's like
It is the room.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And this is the Amenity Kit by Ettinger London. Let's take a look. It has a zip. Ettinger London. And they're partnering with Aveda for the lotions and stuff. So it comes in a small pouch. This is the body lotion by Aveda. And they partner the lip balm. It's useful. And what else is there? There's a shoehorn. One last thing, a cute little pouch. We were not sure what this is, but it is actually a tote bag. Very cute tote bag. And you can store it, so you just kind of compress it and fold it into this tiny bag. So very useful for traveling. Yeah, pretty cool amenity kit. I like this bag. It's like there's a zip, so it's very useful. Very cool. The interior is very nice. And we got the pajamas too. We requested the pajamas. So I'm gonna change this to this after I eat, after lunch meal. So we got slipper first, which is important. More comfortable when you take off your shoe. And it has a slipper bag. Pretty cool. Never seen this before. Headphones. Nothing special. It's not the big one that covers your ear. So we get two pillows. We get one squishy pillow. This is a softer one. And then another pillow, a harder, more firm one. You get a blanket, of course. And some kind of futon tatami. Pretty cool. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. And I guess it's lunchtime now, so perfect timing. The in-flight menu is very extensive. They have sake, shochu, champagne, and red wine. And there are also beers and beverages that you can choose as well. And here's a look at the food that they serve flying from United States to Japan, with Japanese cuisine as well as international cuisine. And in the back of the menu, they have light dishes that you can order at any time after your first meal. So you can order some soup and ramen or some snacks. Both international and Japanese cuisine start with a mousse. For the Japanese appetizer, you get a selection of morsels, tasty tidbits, as well as sashimi. And for the main dish, it is a grilled red rock fish with sweet sake and some steamed rice, miso soup, and Japanese pickle. And for the international appetizer, you get some breads, some king prawns, and some cauliflower puree. And for the main dish, you get grilled salmon and ratatouille with white wine sauce. And for desserts, you get to choose raspberry brownie with vanilla sauce, a cheese board, and fruits. We have a dedicated video going through the ANA's The Room food, so if you want more detail, check out our vlog channel. After eating some good food, I went to change to my pajamas to get comfortable, and here's how it looks. I believe you can ask the flight attendant to help you with the turn-down service, but I decided to do it on my own. Woke up after a 1 hour-ish, 2 hour nap. Someone was very noisy talking. Woke me up. Even though I was using AirPod. But I'm hungry now, so I'm gonna order the ramen. Ippudo plant-based platon ramen. Curious about that. It smells good. I think someone's ordering it. Let's see how quick the flight attendant comes. I'm gonna click countdown timer. And I forgot to stop it, but they arrive around 25 seconds. Pretty fast. Got the ramen. I felt like the noodle was a bit starchy, but the ramen's broth was amazing. Overall, it was a decent snack. For the second meal, the Japanese cuisine consisted of simmered mackerel and Japanese plum in soy-based sauce and steamed rice. And for the tasty tidbits, it was simmered deep fried chicken and eggplant in soy-based sauce, and also miso soup as well as pickle. As for the international cuisine, it was roasted chicken with porcini risotto, some breads and fruit. Overall, we really enjoyed ANA's The Room. The service was great, the hard product for the room was very nice, and for the food, I thought it was pretty decent. American catering aren't the best, so it's hard to compare to Asian catering. This is definitely one of the more comfortable seating situations for a business class as the seat is so wide. A great way to fly to Japan or Asia in general. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.